Hello there, everybody, and welcome back. Today, it's your boy, Bugos23, with a one-off video. Kind of just bored recently, kind of been feeling, sickly, a little lethargic, out of it. So I figured, since I can't really run around and, I'm not my usual energetic self, figured I'd make a video, talking about something that I enjoy, which is music. I think everyone, universally likes some kind of music, right? 'Cause music is pretty good, you know. But we all have different tastes. What can sound good to me can sound like shit to someone else, and vice versa. Some people they enjoy like Little Pump songs or Jaden Smith, you know. Um, I'm not naming names, but you know who I'm talking about. If you're watching this, you know who I'm talking about. Okay, and yeah. So music. You're probably wondering, well, what are you gonna talk about with music? Well, I have a stack of albums here um, that I bought or I have been given. Um, these are my albums. This is the music, that it's my collection of albums that I listen to on this stereo I have over here, which I'm not going to turn the camera, but I have a stereo over there that I listen to them on. So I was just going to talk about these CDs, so I think we'll just jump into it. If you're not interested, it's fine, you can click off the video. If you are, stick around. You might, like some similar music. Okay, so first off, we have kind of an embarrassing one, but I didn't buy it, so I don't really care. I have the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Awesome Mix from the movie Guardians of the Galaxy. It's just the soundtrack from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. My mom bought this for me because, what do you call it, I can't remember, when I was younger I liked the fucking first movie, and I got the album for that one, and then she just got this one when the movie came out. It's not a bad collection of songs, as far as shitty Marvel Cinematic Universe movies go. Like, the music isn't terrible on the soundtrack, but he's a get someone in the background there, so it's no problem. But yeah, it's not terrible, as I was saying. Not great. As for my favorite track on here, probably Southern Nights by Glenn Campbell. Out of the track listing here, you can see it's probably reversed. But you can kind of see it. It's weird because there's an ELO song on here, and not going to spoil anything later, but ELO is pretty good. So it's weird that that's not my favorite song on the album, but whatever. Least favorite song is probably, shit, dude, I haven't listened to this in a while. Brandy, You're a Fine Girl by The Looking Glass. I don't like that song. I know it's I just don't know why I hate it. I just hate that song. It's like a vibe. It's not a vibe, I'm gonna put this album on the bottom because I want to talk about it later. It's my favorite. I'm putting my favorite on the bottom so you can skip forward if you want later. Next up we have Tom Petty and the Heartbreaker Greatest Hits. We actually have three of these fucking CDs, and I'm just retarded and didn't know. We had two others, so I bought it. Yeah, I like Tom Petty. He's pretty cool, I like some of his music, yeah, he's a cool guy. As for my favorite on the greatest hits, it's gonna be what do you call it? Fucking, what is it? Stand Your Ground, My Ground. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Yeah, and then least favorite. Oh fuck it, I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. No cap on Jose. Um, Next, we got another controversial album. Very controversial because you either like it or you just hate it. We're moving on to some rap albums. We have the Illmatic here, which I like the Illmatic. I really do. Like people like give me shit about that, but I think Nas is a pretty good rapper. You know, his shit's not terrible. Um, I think he doesn't get as much credit as he deserves because I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just saying. Um, the track listing is pretty good on here. Like, I can't complain about it. It starts getting good. Past five, like really, like good. So I like everything past five pretty, decently. I'm like that shit's fire. Before that, it's not bad, but it's like whatever. Um, as for my favorite track on the album, I don't really like vibe with New York State of Mind because I'm not a New Yorker. I live in like California, so that's not it. I just wanted to mention that I'm not a New Yorker. So it's gonna have to be Halftime probably. I like Halftime. He has some pretty funny lyrics on that one. It's a tough call. I do like The World Is Yours too, but I just think like his lines on Halftime are really funny. He says some shit like, "I'm not a faggot, bisexual, I'm an intellectual," or some shit like that. And that makes me laugh every time. I don't I don't know why. I just find that line really funny. I don't even know the exact line. I kind of just butchered it, but he says something like that. It makes me laugh. And the flow is pretty on point too for Halftime. That's a good song. Least favorite, probably just the intro, the Genesis. Yeah, that's probably the. Cause that's just an intro, right? Right, it's New York State of Mind in the intro. It's just the intro, you know. Next, I'm not really too fucking sure what this is. I think it's like a greatest hits, but like not a greatest hits. Weird. I was looking for Nantucket Sleigh Ride, but this is the only Mountain album my record store had. It's on top. It's not climbing or mountain or climbing or Nantucket Sleigh Ride or any of the other albums. Um, the track listing's kind of weird because it has Yizger's Farm, Mississippi Queen, a whole lot of shaking going on, all those. Um, yeah, it's just kind of strange. But I like it because I like Mountain. Um, if you don't listen to Mountain, I mean, you should listen to them because they're pretty cool. Um, my favorite track on here, even though it's like a greatest hits kind of a mashup, they don't have Nantucket Sleigh Ride on here. So my favorite by far is a Theme from an Imaginary Western. They switch it up so it's not Leslie West on vocals. It's what do you call it? Felix Papalardi. I think I said that right. But I don't know. He's a really good singer. Um, don't get me wrong. I like Leslie a lot because he's Mountain. He's the reason Mountains Mountain. But that song is just really fucking good. I enjoy it a lot. Least favorite on the album, probably fucking Thumbsucker. It's not a very memorable track. Not terrible, but it's not memorable for me. So that's that one. Next we're getting into Kanye albums. I'm a Kanye stan. Yeezy stands in the building. Um, we got, let's start from the beginning. We got The College Dropout. This is a good album. I really like this. It's where it all begins. Where it all begins, if you will. My favorite track on here by far is Through the Wire. I don't know why it took me a second to hesitate, but yeah, that is my favorite track on this album by far. Fun fact, if you don't know about that song, Kanye West had just gotten into his car accident and he shattered his jaw, his entire jaw. So his jaw was wired shut when he was making that song. So he was actually rapping with his jaw shut, which is why he sounds so slurred, which is kind of funny, you know. It's pretty epic too. I like it a lot. The album is just really good overall. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna look at the track listing here. This is kind of a newbie, you know. It's not a professional music nerd, you know, not an Anthony Fantano nigger, dude. But you know, I'm not a bald faggot. But yeah, I'm gonna look at the track listing to tell you guys which one is my least favorite, because it's been a minute. They're all really good. It's gonna be towards the end of the album. Oh, that's so hard. I like all the tracks on the fucking album. Oh, I thought there would be one bad one on here, but I'm like looking through it, I'm like, oh, that's difficult. I'm gonna have to say, I don't want to say this, but I guess it's gotta be School Spirit, because it's just the one that leaves like the least impression out of all of them, you know? Yeah, it's gotta be School Spirit. He's just, he's rapping, I'ma get on this TV, mama. I'ma put shit down. I'ma make sure these light-skinned niggas never ever come back in style. Told them I finished school, started my own business. They said, oh, you graduated? Nah, I decided I was finished. Chasing y'all dreams and what you got planned. Now I spit it so hot, you got tanned. Back to school, and I hate it there. I hate it there. Everything I want, I gotta wait a year. Wait a year. This nigga graduated at the top of a class. I went to Cheesecake. He went motherfucking waited there. I got a Jones like Nora to your Sora. Bring more of them girls I seen in the Aurora. Tammy, Becky, and Laura or Shirley. I'm trying to hit it early like I'm in a hurry. Yeah, okay, I think I cracked the case. It's gotta be School Spirit. That's not. It has a nice beat, but it's the one that's. Yeah. I cracked the case, boys. There we go. So that's his college dropout debut album. Pretty good. I like it a lot. Next on the trilogy, we have or Kanye albums in general. We have this one, Late Registration. I'll tell you which one is my favorite of the trilogy, or just the albums I have out of Kanye. But yeah, Late Registration is a really good album. It's a nice follow-up to College Dropout. Kanye just does like a lot of stuff better. He just does, you know, because it's his second album, he does some pretty cool shit on it. Everything he done in the first album, he just does better here, you know. Kind of spoiler, but whatever. I think I know what my favorite song is on here, but again, I'm gonna look through the booklet because that's what it's for, right? I don't listen, you know, I listen to this pretty often, but I think it's gonna be crack music. It's either crack music or Touch the Sky. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking crack music. It's the crack music, nigga. That real black music, nigga. Yeah, I like crack music. Least favorite? Let's see. That's hard. It's always hard to pick a least favorite on these Kanye albums because, you know, it's not like a clear-cut case like Graduation. When we get to Graduation, I can tell you exactly which song I hate the most. Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna have to pass on telling you guys my least favorite on this one because I haven't listened to it in a minute, to be honest, and I just don't want to say I dislike a song without like proper credence. Alright, this is by far the one I've listened to the most. It's not my favorite, so that's a spoiler. But yeah, it's not my favorite out of my Kanye albums that I own. This is Graduation, the third album. It's pretty good. He does a lot of stuff here. He has like a bunch of bangers. Like I think Stronger on this album. Stronger, yeah, Stronger's on this album. Homecoming. He has a lot of good songs on this album. Again, I will refer to the booklet. This is like this is cringe as shit. I'm supposed to know my stuff. I'm the pro music reviewer here, but I'm gonna refer to the booklet. Kanye West graduation. There's a little poster too. I should probably, nah, fuck it. You guys don't need to see the posters for all of these. This is I'm struggling with my fucking poster here. So it's got a Kanye West graduation poster. And on the back, we got the album cover. I can't remember the artist who draws this shit, but he's like good. He also drew the album cover for Kids See Ghosts. He's a good artist. I like that guy. Okay, yeah, this is the pretty simple track list, yeah. So, start with Good Morning. That's a pretty good one. A really solid intro. Probably the best intro he's had on a Kanye album. Well, thus far, yeah. Favorite song on here is gonna be probably The Glory. I did it for the glory. Everything I Am is pretty good too, though. Pretty much every song on this album is good, you know, more or less. But there is a song that sticks out as just completely like dog shit, and I'm gonna say it is "Drunken Hot Girls." It's like a completely like, it feels out of place for the album, honestly. "Drunken Hot Girls." Like, he has a banger, Barry Bonds, right before it. It's just so weird and out of place. Like, the flow is weird, the tempo is weird, the beat isn't that good. It seems like a immense drop in quality from like the rest of the album. Like, again, I'll listen to it like if I just have the album on, but like if I have like a choice and like someone's like, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna put on Drunken Hot Girls on the aux," I'm gonna be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you like, who would ever put Drunken Hot Girls on there? Like, yo, nigga, pass me the aux. I want to put on Drunken Hot Girls, my favorite song." I just be like, dude, shut the fuck up. No, nobody likes you. This is why we don't invite you to fucking social gatherings. You know? But yeah, that's okay, try to just jam that shit back in there. Yeah. Fuck back in there, poster and shit. I just broke my Kanye poster. Sucks. Okay, now we have what is considered by a lot of people as one of the greatest hip hop albums of all time. My Beautiful Dark and Twisted Fantasy by Kanye West. This is a really good album. It's quick caveat. If you're wondering why I went from 1, 2, 3, 5, if you're wondering why I skipped 4, which is 808s and Heartbreaks, it's because 808s and Heartbreaks is dog shit. It's a fucking bad album. If you've ever watched the South Park episode with Gayfish, where they do the Gayfish song, you know, for Kanye, and it's like super auto-tuned and shit, that's what they're making fun of, is like 808s and Heartbreaks, completely dog shit auto-tune that Kanye just abuses for the entirety of the album. I mean, I'm not gonna fault you if you like it, but I fucking hate auto-tune for the most part, and the way he does it in that album is like completely fucking atrocious. It's like, it's bad. It's fucking bad. It's bad. It's my AVGN impression. It's bad. Bad. Yeah. Back to this album here. My favorite track on the album by far is gonna be "Devil in a New Dress." It's my favorite song. It's got a lot of funny Christian references. I'm a Christian gamer, you know how it be. You know how it be, you know. And I don't know, I just like it a lot. You know, he's doing pretty good in that song. You know, there's the Rick Ross has his best verse ever. Like in anything in that song, he has the banger chorus, which I'm trying. How the fuck do I not remember? It's my favorite song in this album. I feel so like fucking stupid that I don't know it. It's like, okay, hold on. put on her makeup, casually allure, text message breakup, the casualty. How's she gonna wake up and not love me no more? Oh, put your hands to the constellations. The way you look should be a sin. You my sensation. We both love Jesus, but she's learned a lot from Satan. Satan. No. He says, we put your hands to the constellations. This nigga done a lot of waiting. We're not married, but tonight I need some consummation. We both love Jesus, but she done learned a lot from Satan. Yeah, it's a good verse. I'm gonna tell you, I absolutely hate Nicki Minaj. It's not my favorite, my least favorite track on the album, Monster. But I just want to talk about how much I hate Nicki Minaj. Everyone will credit her with having the best verse on Monster. I'm going to counter that by saying you're a retard. And if you think that, you should jump off a bridge. Nicki Minaj has never been a good rapper in her entire life. And you need to get some help. Stop it. Get some help. Nicki Minaj sucks. Not my least favorite track on the album. She didn't completely ruin the song, But that being said, my least favorite track on the album is going to have to be Hell of a Life, where Kanye is singing about, I fell in love with the porn star. It has the shitty auto-tune that I mentioned on 808s and Heartbreaks in some sections of the song. He's talking about banging a porn star. It's just a song about fucking a porn star, and it's like he's trying to be edgy in a song, and it's not working very well. It's just bad. So that's basically MBDTF. And now for my final verdict on these Kanye albums, if you're wondering which one would I rate them, each individually, I've got to say, this kind of a strange opinion. Alright, Late Registration goes number 1. I like Late Registration the best. Next one is kind of hard. MBDTF is second. I might have to. I'm gonna. Okay, this kind of. Okay, no. Okay, that's second. Okay, College Dropout is third. It was my favorite originally, and then I was like, okay, I listened to the other ones a lot, and the one I've listened to the most, Graduation, has got to be fourth. None of them are bad, given, but this is just my ranking. So, this is just my ranking. I'd say. Everyone's different when it comes to Kanye. I know most people like MBDTF the most, because they're normies, fucking normies, right? Where they like The Life of Pablo. Yeah, I see you fucking Australian faggot. You watched this far in the video. Get fucking curb stomped. You fucking retard. Next up, we're out of the Kanye section. We have the Wu-Tang Clan, Enter the 36 Chambers. I'm a real big fan of the Wu-Tang. I like the Wu-Tang Clan a lot. My favorite Wu-Tang Clan member is rest in peace. Rest in peace. It's Old Dirty Bastard. Yeah, the ODB. This is a pretty solid album. It has a lot of good songs. I'm gonna say that my favorite song on the album by far is "The Mystery of Chess Boxing." Though the mystery, it is the mystery of chess boxing. It's a pretty good fucking Wu-Tang song. Has a lot of flows, bro. A lot of flows, clever wordplay that the Wu-Tang is known for. Their little, words that they use. They use words. Did you guys notice? The English language has these things called words, and these black dudes who dress up like ninjas and shit and run around with swords, they use them. It's fucking crazy, dude. They're like black ninjas. Have you guys ever watched Afro Samurai? Well, the RZA is the one who makes the music for Afro Samurai. It's like, right? Um, my least favorite on the album is probably hard to say. It's probably Tears. I'm just gonna say Tears. You know, it's just like okay. Um, None of the songs are really terrible, but I just don't like Tears as much. That's this one. My Wu Tang. Shame on a nigga who tried to run game on a nigga who fucked wild with the trigger. Hut one, hut two, hut three, four. Oh, dirty bastard loud. Yeah. Okay, next we have okay, this is not my album, but and I've actually never listened to this, I don't think. Wait. What the fuck? What is this? Is this Recovery by Eminem? No, it's Eminem v Marshall 2, the Marshall Mathers EP too. You don't. This is my mom's album. I don't know why it's in my pile. I never listened to it. I mean, oh no, I've heard these. I've heard some of these songs. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't like Eminem though. I guess what the fuck was Berserk? I think that's. Is that the one where he? I think he takes like a sample or something from like a everybody. Maybe Survival. That was in Call of Duty Ghosts. Rap God's on here. Oh, that's a horrible fucking song. This is just a bad album. I don't like this. I don't like Eminem. Um, I guess Survival's the best on here, where he talks about how he's an alligator shitting nigga. He's a masturbator with the alligator, stab himself in the gut because he likes shitting out of his butt. Um, and the worst song is Rap God because I just don't like Rap God. I think it's annoying. Oh wow, I can rap fast. I'm a rapper and I'm a rapper and I'm running like a raptor and I'm gonna punch a bitch in the face and then eat her in the base and the waist. Hit you with a pencil in the eye, nigga. Gonna die. Yo, it's like, yeah, we get it, dude. You can roll your tongue pretty fast. Like you can like spit words out. Like, good job, Eminem. You didn't say anything clever. You didn't do anything clever. Plus you're fuck you. Plus you're white. Didn't ask. Didn't ask. Plus you're white. Um, Plus you're a libtard. You're libtard Eminem. So fuck you. And now my favorite album and the last one in my collection. This is by far my favorite album of all time. And coincidentally, it is Time by ELO. It's my favorite album. Every song on here is like nearly perfect and they flow into each other perfectly. Jeff Lynne is just a fucking genius. He's just a big brained genius of a man. Everything he makes like is pretty fucking good. It's like read the back, dude. A time travel concept album, Gem from ELO, originally released 1981. Time is a fantastic journey through a richly imagined world, powered by the sonic force of ELO's musical artistry. Okay. Weaving fantasy, get this, fantasy and introspection, whimsy and drama, upfront guitars and electronic effects. Jeff Lynne's full-length tale of space-age mystery captivates from beginning to end. It's the best concept album of all time, in my opinion, and it is my favorite album in general. Like, I fucking love this album. Every song is good. Like, it's near perfect, at least for me. I love it. It's a very good album. Um, I listen to it pretty often. Um, like, it's really hard to pick a favorite song too, and it'll, God forbid, a fucking least favorite song because they're all like so fucking good. Okay, I gotta try and pick a favorite song. Oh shit. Oh, it's Twilight or Hold On Tight. Twilight just gets me so hyped because I know it's the start of the album, and it's just every time it hits, I'm just like, I'm in for a ride. I'm in for a very happy, enjoyable listening experience. It's a perfect intro, and it sets up the entire rest of the album, and I love it. Or it's got to be Hold On Tight because Hold On Tight is very good also. Hmm. I'm gonna go with Twilight just because Hold On Tight has like French in it, and the French people are gay. You know, French people are all homosexual in nature, so I mean, it's a very good song. It's like a perfect song, but you have to remember that there's a little bit of French in it, and the French are gay, so I can't give it the perfect score, you know, the top of the album, unfortunately. Um, my least favorite's gonna have to be, fuck, what is it? That's even harder. That's like the most difficult thing I'm ever gonna have to pick. I'll just say From the End of the World. From the End of the World is still a good song, but it's like a just a just like a it's like a microscopic bit lower than maybe the other songs. Um, yeah, I just really love this album. I love this so much. If you haven't listened to it, I recommend listening to it. If you don't like it, it's okay too. You don't have to like it. You don't have to like it. It's alright. You don't have to like it. You know, just let me enjoy it. You know. And I think that is all my albums, boys. So this is a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. I thought I would spend like a minute on each of them, just saying like one word about them. But yeah, it turned into a longer video. So you know, if you enjoyed, I guess leave your favorite album in the comments because I need some new music to listen to. So if you have like a favorite album of any genre, you know, your favorite musical album, just put it in the comments. I'll listen to it. And what else am I gonna say? Oh, my computer is fucking broken. The one that I use to like do my like shitty little edits for videos. So until I figure something out, Weeb Shit Wednesday revival will not come out. Um, I don't know, man. If you guys have any questions about anything, leave them in the comments below. And I guess that's gonna do it for me today. Fuck you guys.